And we are back one more time for another year of
The Horror Guys.
Yay!
I am Kevin.
And I'm Brian.
And we're going to tell you about what we liked best this year. Both the new 2025 movies and older
stuff,
movies that we saw this year for the first time.
The best things we had on, not necessarily all just this year.
Uh-huh.
And as always, we are brought to you by Horror Monthly, where issue 52 is now available over at horrormonthly.com. Check out our monthly print magazine with all our stuff in it from last month.
I'd totally buy that.
I noticed not too long ago that Amazon had a lot of our paperbacks marked down.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't do that. It's just something Amazon decided to do. They have put stuff on sale once in a while.
Nice.
So if you've been holding off on some of those Horror Guys guides, now would be a good chance.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah. That was the paperbacks were on sale. I don't know about the ebooks. All right, well, what do we have this week as far as short films?
Short films?
We've got 5 short films to talk about. Yeah, we did watch 5 short films as well as compile this list.
We did.
So which one are we going to start off with?
We should start with Talker, 2021.
Talker.
Which was directed by Carl Firth. Written.
Sleep Talker.
Sorry, Sleep Talker. I misspoke, yes. Directed, like I said, by Carl Firth and written by him as well, and Sarah Emery. Stars Jessica Saras, John Paul Putton, and Reese James. Runtime's just 7 minutes. And there's a link in the show notes.
Yeah. Well, Kelly comes home late after work and finds her husband Curtis already asleep in bed. Or is he? There are sounds coming from the bedroom, so she checks it out. He's in there asleep, but he's talking. You might almost say he's sleep talking.
But is it really Curtis talking?
Or is it someone else?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's ever going to believe that actually happened, right?
No, they wouldn't.
The room, it's a dark bedroom, obviously, so we don't see a whole lot, but we see all that we need to see in this one.
It's always nice when they can do the lighting like that.
A dark room where you can actually see things, yes.
Yeah.
The dark room where it's just black.
Where you know it's dark, but
Yeah.
the light is there so we can actually see. It's a tricky balance to find for lighter people, but they do it sometimes.
Well, the intruder, or the thing that's doing the talking, is really well done. It looks really cheap, but it also looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird combination of bad and good at the same time.
Yeah, it was a good one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, very interesting what he does, and definitely falls into the creepy category.
Very creepy.
Yeah, check that out. And of course, these are all available on YouTube, so you can link right to them. Next up, we have In a Nutshell. Directed by Ryan Valdez, written by him as well, stars Sarah Palmer, Ivan Jurovic, and Chelsea Breeze. 8 minutes. You know, you've seen Sven Gulli, and you know he's got like that next generation of co-hosts with him now.
Yeah.
Sarah Palmer, the woman that's in this, is that vampire-looking woman that's with him.
Oh, okay.
She's one of his co-hosts.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
I didn't
cool.
either. It just came up when I looked her up in the credits.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, what happens?
Well, we zoom through what looks like a dollhouse, and then we zoom out to see a woman who is assembling and painting it. She's making a duplicate model of an actual crime scene. She's been hired to do this. Her husband, Owen, thinks it's not good for her to be looking at crime scenes and autopsy reports all day, but she says it's a one-time job. It'll be done soon.
She's got like little bodies laying on the floor with blood splatters under them. And
very horribly realistic, yeah. Well, then we just see just how accurate her work really is as it starts becoming reality.
Oh, those characters look awfully familiar in the little dollhouse, don't they?
Yeah.
It's sharp and it looks good. At no point are we unclear on what's happening, but it's still suspenseful to watch it play out.
Yeah, it was a good one.
There are not a lot of surprises here, but it's still very well done.
And the miniatures work is really good.
The Convenience Store. The convenience store of Speedway. No, not a Speedway?
No, just generic.
Written and directed by Julian Davis. Stars Dominic Calantes, Amy Marisa, and Max Potasnik. 10 minutes. Link in the show notes. What happens in this one?
Well, Kira's mother doesn't like her working alone at the convenience store all night, but she needs the money. Kira hears something strange outside, but there's nothing there when she looks. The door opens, and her friend Tommy comes in. he doesn't like her working alone either. Well, she talks a bit and then gets to working on restocking and stuff. The front door opens, and soon she finds the security camera is no help at all.
It's got a lot of cameras, and
It
they
does,
don't do a
but-
darn thing.
Yeah, she hears something outside again, and this time it does go differently.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to work there late at night. It looks pretty isolated.
Pretty creepy, yeah.
It's well acted, and the set is perfect. I assume it's a real convenience store out in the wild somewhere. It's the sort of store that's not at all creepy until it is.
Until you're working alone at night and strange noises are happening. Yeah.
And it's another one of those shorts where we don't really know why any of this is happening, but we know exactly what is happening. Yeah, there's not a lot of mystery here, except maybe why. Very nicely done.
Yeah, it was. All of them were winners.
Yeah, none of these are stinky.
Yeah.
What's
this,
next?
This one is maybe a little silly. horror kind of silly. The Last Thing She Saw, which was directed by Anthony Cousins and Rebecca Daughtry, written by Brady Richards, stars Bailey Bolton, Agatha Ray, say that name for me,
Pokrzynski.
and Nathan Timoshuk. And I apologize if we mangled your names.
I'm sure we did.
Yeah. The runtime is only 9 minutes. I'm going to say what happens.
Say what happens.
Emma has ordered a phone charger, and when the doorbell rings, she answers it. But turns out it's a home invasion.
That's not Amazon.
And now her phone is dead because she doesn't have a charger, and she's just the house sitter, so she doesn't know the combination to the safe.
Maybe they'll beat it out of her.
Well, Emmy has seen the face of one of the intruders, so he plucks out her eyeballs.
Oh.
And the rest is all shown from one of her eyeballs' points of view that's dangling from the cord.
You say you think this is a little on the silly side.
Well,
It doesn't work like that.
Your eyes don't dangle out that far like that.
It's like a 3-foot extension cord.
Yeah,
Well, that's very different.
it was, yeah.
These don't seem like the smartest crooks in the bunch, and this was not a well-planned robbery. Still, the eyeball on a string is something I've always wondered about. Just how far can you stretch those?
And how well can you still see with it?
It's gross, nasty, and kind of funny.
Yeah,
We liked
it
it.
was. Yeah, it was a good one.
Next up is one called CIMIM, or CIMIM, CIMIM, which I have no idea what that even stands for. Do you?
No, tried looking it up, couldn't find a reference.
Written and directed by Cody Mobley. Stars Darian, Garey, Mike Duff, and Daniel Kohl. 5 minutes long, and it is, of course, on YouTube. And this one, a group of campers banter about would you rather have a cat or a dog. One girl mentions she has edibles in the truck, which is way more interesting than cats and dogs. She goes to grab them, and when she returns, she finds herself still sitting at the campfire. Just like the others didn't even notice she got up.
But when she comes back, they realize, there's two
There's
of them.
two of you.
What? This isn't right.
Her doppelgänger then opens her eyes and freaks everyone out. One by one, it quickly picks off the campers. It's all filmed at night, just like that other one, but it's all brightly lit and you can see everything that's going on. One more time, we don't get any explanation for any of it, but then neither do the campers. It's short but very well done. And if you know what CIMIM stands for or means, drop us a note. I'd love to hear about it. Email at horrorguys.com.
Yeah, let us know what that means.
Yeah.
But good shorts.
Yeah.
And
All right.
You know what else was good? A lot of the movies we saw this year.
2025 was a lot of movies. Was it 98 or something movies that we saw that came out in I've got the spreadsheet here somewhere.
Yeah, just under 100.
Yeah, I'll say 98. That's a lot of horror movies in 1 year, and that's nowhere near all of them.
It's amazing how many they make.
Yeah. Well, if you check out our Best of 2025 posting from this week on Horror Guys, you'll see we have a link to last year's ratings from 2024. And this time around, we're going to talk about the ones that were released in 2025. We each made a list of everything that was released in 2025, and then we each made a top 10 list. Now, there's some overlap, so we'll look at our individual picks first. We each had 3 that overlapped, so we'll talk about our top 7s, and then talk about those final 3 last.
And then we've got 6 each of the not made in 2025 movies.
Yeah, we watch a lot
that
of
we
oldies
saw
here.
in 2025 that were our favorites.
Now, I don't know about your list, but my list is not in any special order. So
No,
the first one we're
same
going to
here.
talk about isn't necessarily the best or the worst. It just, we liked these the most.
And it was hard narrowing them down.
It was.
And I'm looking at your list, and like, yeah, those were really good too.
And I said the same thing for your list.
Yeah.
We didn't see each other's lists when we made the lists.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so overall, we're going to end up talking about 27 films here. We're not going to get into the synopsis. We're just going to talk about why we liked them.
Yeah, just briefly. Yeah.
All right, well, my name comes here first. I'll go first. I'm going to go with Companion as the first one that you didn't have.
That was cool.
I like that one. It's got a couple of twists in it, and I'd say the biggest twist comes probably in the first 15 minutes.
It does, yeah.
I knew what was going on, but there was more to it than that. There was more of them than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was just very surprising. I mean, it's a killer robot movie. I mean, it's like Megan or anything else.
It's slightly futuristic. Okay, more than slightly. It's science fiction. Yeah, the dangers of AI.
Yeah.
How it can be used and misused.
And we
Yeah.
both liked that it had took things like phones and cars and updated them, just slightly futuristic, made it more sci-fi-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cool one.
It's a good one to go into blind, so we're not going to spoil it much other than, robots are involved. But if you see the trailer, you're going to know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it, yeah. Again, it's not my number one pick of the year or anything, but it's in my top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your first one?
I'm going to go with Borderline.
Based on a true story, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, it sort of was, yeah. I just thought Ray Nicholson was so good in this, and Samara Weaving, the two of them. Eric Dane is also in it as well. Just the dark humor in it. It's the ultimate stalker movie. He's just he's crazy, and stalking
Very crazy,
and
yeah.
stalking a famous person, and it's laugh out loud funny at points. I thought.
Not necessarily a serial killer, just crazy. I think he does kill a person or two, but he's not that kind of crazy. He's
But
just
yeah,
loony.
and he ends up linking up with other people who are kind of crazy too, and yeah, it's just a crazy movie.
And it's based on, of course, the real life stalker from Madonna who broke into her house and did all kinds of weird stuff, and that's exactly what this comes out to be.
Yeah, kind of loosely based on it.
Yeah. Wasn't one of my favorites, but I did like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next one for me then, Frankenstein.
The New Frankenstein.
The New Frankenstein.
That was a mighty good one.
It looks great.
It does.
Now, I will admit it does not follow the book closely. A lot of people think it follows the book closely, and it really is just the Arctic wraparound story that makes that look like the book did it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stuff that diverges from the book. It's not that close.
It does, yeah. The kid being a grown-up and, very...
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that they changed, but it's the heart of the story is still there. And I think
I think mostly it just looked good.
I think Guillermo del Toro directed, and he insisted on practical sets and practical effects, and I think that really helped a lot. Of course, it does have CGI in it, but
yeah,
but it's heavily practical, and I think that really helped.
I think maybe the worst part of this one is the ending. It's almost like a happy ending for Frankenstein and the monster.
Almost, yeah.
Well, Frankenstein. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to spoil it here in case you haven't seen it.
But it is almost, yeah.
It's a little bit of a cop out, I thought, on the ending. Yeah. But overall, the rest of it was so good. It's on my list.
A little, yeah.
What's your next?
In Vitro, which just
that's the one with the island, right?
No, that's the other one.
Oh, yeah, I've got the one with the island coming up later.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, this is basically, it's in the future, and it's a ranch out in the middle of nowhere, and they're working on cloning cows. Yes. They have a system set up where they can basically grow a whole cow in a vat in a very short amount of time.
Nobody would abuse that.
But nobody would abuse that and try to clone people or anything. No, that would never happen. Just all around cool. It's low key science fiction, and I like the combination of science fiction and horror, and I thought this one kept me guessing. And even when you figure out and know what's happening, there's more to it.
You mostly kind of figure out the main plot point at about 15, 20 minutes in, but then it just goes off the rails, and there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, it's more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my next one is Keeper, one we talked about, I think, just last week.
Yeah.
A woman goes off to a remote cabin with her boyfriend for a romantic weekend, and of course he's a creepy murdering stalker.
But it's
there's
more complicated
more.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a sense right away that there's some gaslighting going on,
Yeah.
but you don't know what's going on. And boy, when you find out, it's weird.
Yeah, just like these other couple ones. Once about 15, 20 minutes in, you know what kind of movie this is going to turn out to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, but there's more to it. And you've got one here. Sounds like a Godzilla film.
Not quite, but there is a big, ugly creature in it.
Monster Island.
Monster Island. This one just really grabbed me. It's set during World War II, and a Allied soldier and a Japanese soldier get washed up on this island, and there's monsters, and they have to cooperate and set their hatred aside. They're supposed to be enemies, but they got to work together to solve this problem. And
Something like the creature from the Black Lagoon looking thing.
yeah. More that than giant creatures.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, this one just really grabbed me for a creature feature.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Orang Ikan is the Indonesian for mermaid.
Yeah, it's an Indonesian movie.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's got an American and Japanese in it, but it's not there. Not made by either of them.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have weapons next.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just funny.
It was thoroughly great. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed that one.
It's broke up into multiple acts, so you get the same story 3 different ways, and
From different people's points of view.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I thought it was cool too, because when they redo the scene,
it's from somebody else's point of view.
and so the dialogue will be slightly different here and there.
Yeah.
Depending, because everybody's, kind of the hero of their own story, and this is how they saw it themselves. And, and then you see it from somebody else's point of view. It's like, oh, they're not so heroic looking there. But, it was very well done. And,
A lot of people think it's a silly movie when it's over, but it's really not a comedy. It just has some funny aspects to it.
it sure does. Yeah.
What do you got next?
What do I have next? I have Self-Driver.
Yeah, I thought about putting this in, but I didn't think probably it was going to be easy enough for people to find.
Okay.
It was very good, though.
Yeah, it was. It's a indie kind of film, and it's basically a guy who works for it's not
Ride sharing.
it's a ride sharing. It's not a company we've heard of, but he also gets a special offer to, if you really want to make some money, use this app, and it tells him very specific instructions that get worse and worse.
Clearly,
And
he's
more
delivering illegal stuff and doing weird stuff like that.
Criminals and drugs and, guns and all these things that he starts getting mixed up in. And he keeps getting in deeper and deeper, too. But he also doesn't want to, if you quit quit your night in the app, you lose all your money, too. And it's a lot of money that he's getting paid. But over the course of the evening, it just gets wilder and stranger. And yeah, really liked it. I thought the guy, the main guy, who was it? Nathaniel Chadwick, was really excellent in the role, and the direction's good. Yeah, really liked that one.
Yeah. Again, I didn't put it on my list, but I gave it strong consideration. So yeah, it's definitely worth seeing.
Self-Driver.
Yeah. My next one is Ash, a sci-fi movie.
Uh-huh. Which was very cool. Yeah.
A woman wakes up on a spaceship, like, how did I get here? And has no memory of what's going on.
And she gradually figures it out and pieces it together.
And
it's horrible.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Horrible things happened.
If you like Alien, I'd give it a shot.
Uh-huh. It's got some of the aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like space horror, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. What do you got next?
I've lost my list. What do I have next? Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on a lot of people's list this year.
I really like that one.
I left that one off because I thought maybe it was a little too obvious. And a lot of
Okay.
people are going to put that on their list.
Well,
It was good.
I'm one of them.
I saw it once. I'm not in any hurry to see it again, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was good all round. And who's the actor who plays the main bad guy?
Oh, I don't have it up here.
I can't recall his name. Remick is his name, the character name. Jack O'Connell.
Oh, yeah.
Jack O'Connell. Yeah.
Well, he's not the main character. He's
No,
the
he's
main bad guy.
the main bad guy.
Yeah, okay.
I especially liked him And, yeah, just all around very good. Good direction.
It was an interesting take
Everything
on
about
vampires, and it's a very long time before the vampires actually show up, which is also pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of a hive mind kind of thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one then is Woken.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like the in vitro, this would be right up your alley. Yeah, well, where Kevin's involves cloning cows, this one involves, well, it would be a spoiler to say.
It would.
But a woman wakes up on an island, no idea how she got there.
She's pregnant.
She thinks maybe she jumped off a cliff, and she's very, very pregnant. So how did that work?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, then we get a whole post-apocalyptic thing.
And you find out what's happening in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And it's really excellent. Yeah. The Monkey is my next one.
That was funny.
Which was just hilarious. Yeah. Theo James plays twins in it. And there's a toy monkey that is very cursed, causes a lot of death and mayhem. And, they get stuck with it as kids, as boys. And they are grown up and still trying to deal with this cursed thing that they can't get rid of and is causing mayhem all over the place. And just the most bizarre, Rube Goldberg kinds of deaths.
Oh, yeah,
that it
way
causes.
over the top silliness, yes.
Yeah.
Final Destination with the comedy turned up to 14.
Yes. Yeah. Love that one.
Okay, my last unique film is The Elixir. And basically, it's an Indonesian zombie film.
And very different.
Very different, very large scale, a lot of people in this one.
Basically, the premise of this kind of creature is it's a young woman who is cursed, and at night, basically her head dissociates from her body.
Wrong one.
That's not the one?
No.
What one are you thinking of?
We're going to get to that one later.
Oh, what one is?
The one with the head floating is, where's my other list? Inhuman Kiss.
Oh.
It's not from this year.
Oh, that's not The Elixir. My bad.
No, The Elixir is basically,
is a zombie
you're out
one.
out in the country land of Indonesia, and it's basically a straight up zombie movie.
Mm-hmm.
But the way it spreads and the way they defend against it and fight and try to escape, it's just interesting mostly because it's in the Indonesia countryside.
Right, and it's a elixir that has some side effects. Minor side
Try
effects.
my energy drink. It's good.
Yeah, and it does work for a little bit.
It did, yes.
It gives you vitality and youth for a little while, and then the side effects kick in.
And you've got one more unique film, too?
Strange Harvest, which was a documentary. Not really.
True crime.
Yeah, it was presented as a true crime documentary. And I just thought it was spot on with everything recreating, and gradually telling the story of this weird serial killer. And they profile a couple of the cops, and they show some of the crime scenes, and it just builds and builds, and you realize gradually how weird this case was. Yeah. And did they solve it? Yeah, got to watch and see. Yeah.
All right, and those are each of our our 7 films that we both liked. Of course, we made a top 10 list, and I had 3, and Kevin had 3 that matched up.
Crossovers.
Again, they're not in any special order, but the first one on our list is
The Ugly Stepsister.
Which really sounds like a dumb movie. You know what? Just from the name, it's about Cinderella, right?
Right.
And it is.
And it is, but it's from the point of view of one of the sisters.
The ugly stepsister.
The ugly stepsister, who works to become less ugly and fit in with society better. And the stuff
works.
that she goes through to become beautiful.
Some people would just go on a diet and put on makeup. That is not enough for her.
No, there's surgery involved and tapeworms, and yeah, it's horrible.
There's just some really unique things in this one is all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know how the Cinderella story ends?
With the glass slipper, right?
And that still sort of ends that way
It
for
does.
Cinderella. Cinderella's actually a minor character in this.
If the foot
She
fits.
is in it, but it's all about the sister. And the other sister, too, somewhat. Yeah.
All right. And then another one that we both liked was 825 Forest Road.
Very cool. Yeah.
What's that one? Why did you like that one?
The differing points of view again. It's creatively done. There's a section of time that they replay from 3 different points of view, and each one fills in the story more, so you know what's going on or figure out a little more what's going on. And then there's a wrap-up that brings it all together at the end.
Is it a haunted house, or is there more to it than that?
Oh, it's more like or is it a haunted town? Is it a haunted house? Is everything,
sounds cool.
Is everything haunted? Yeah.
And I'm going to say my favorite of the year, and probably yours too. Yes?
Well, it's my favorite Dracula.
Okay.
Of all the Draculas I have seen, which I think I've pretty much seen them all.
Dracula, A Love Tale, or I think it's just being released now as just plain old Dracula.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we both really liked this one. It
Yeah.
looks it most Dracula movies go back and redo Bram Stoker's novel, or they do the 1931 one, or as we've seen recently, the Nosferatu one. This one goes back to 1992 and takes that Bram Stoker movie and redoes it in a different way.
Basically, it is that.
There's a lot of that is copied here.
A lot of it, but better. I thought it was so much better.
It's not as over-the-top silly as that one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, realistically, if Anthony Hopkins came to your door ranting like that lunatic did, would you follow him anywhere?
No.
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 Or Nosferatu, if Willem Dafoe was trying to help you out, would you follow him? No, he's a freaking lunatic.
And that the character here is played by Christoph Waltz.
Who is totally straight.
And he's totally sane seeming.
Yeah, he's normal.
Yeah, he's rational.
He makes sense.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And Caleb Landry Jones is Dracula, which at first I was thinking...
The first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's terrible.
I was thinking this isn't going to work, but it really does.
It does. He's very good at it.
Yeah.
Everybody in this is very good. Mm-hmm. And I think that probably the most controversial bit is the ending, which, unlike Frankenstein, I did like this ending.
Mm-hmm.
I think it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, it did.
And it's the best ending you can get for Dracula.
And I thought it really did a good job showing his powers and how good of a fighter he is. You know, just hand-to-hand combat, too.
You live through 1,400 years, you got to learn a trick or two.
Yeah. And by modern time, he's unstoppable between his powers and his... And there was another part of it, too, where it shows him going through time, hundreds of years, and searching for Mina the whole time. The montage of him going through time and trying to influence large groups of people.
Some of it's very funny.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we both like that one. Probably that's our favorite of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, favorite Dracula for sure. I don't know about favorite of the year.
Do you have a favorite of the year?
I don't know. It'd be so hard to narrow
That's
it
why
down.
we didn't rank them.
Right.
All right, so that is 2025. All those films that we just discussed came out this year. Mm-hmm. But we watch a lot of oldies on the show here, so we've got some brand new, or some not new films. And looks like we each picked 7. And again, there's 2 of them we agreed on.
Uh-huh. Out of all those movies, it's amazing that there's 2 of them we agreed on.
The best always rises to the top.
Yeah.
How about you pick one first?
I'm going to go with Cube, the original 1997 Cube.
And there are many, many remakes and sequels.
Yeah.
But the original was best.
Yeah, it was. It's just so cool. Yeah.
So low budget, so not much to it, and yet it's really good.
Yeah, I've seen it multiple times and thoroughly enjoy that one.
Uh-huh. I'm going to go with It's What's Inside is a surprising one for me.
Uh-huh.
That is, basically, there's this group of people get together, have a party, and they invite one of their tech bro friends.
And what a party game he brings.
And he brings a game with him where you hook up a bunch of electrodes and switch bodies. So they all get to play as each other for a little while.
But the game is, they don't know
it randomizes,
who's in whose body. And so the game is, you got to figure out who is who.
Which sounds like a lot of fun.
That sounds like
something goes badly.
Fun until there's cheating and murder and crime and drugs. And yeah, it gets complicated quick.
Yeah, I thought it's... Well, I'm not going to say it's that much sci-fi other than just the idea, but it really is kind of cool.
Yeah, and they play it and switch back to their bodies and then switch again. And, what could go wrong? Well, we find out. Yeah.
Your turn.
It was really well done. I'm going to go with Flesh for Frankenstein.
Oh, God.
Yeah. 1973's, and it's often said that it's Andy Warhol's Flesh for Frankenstein. He didn't really have anything to do with it other than lending his name. But it stars Udo Kier, and it's just a weird take on the Frankenstein tale.
It's fun. I liked it.
It's
Ain't
weird.
nowhere near a top 10 list.
Oh, it's just weird and funny, and everything about it is a little off kilter. I just really liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Legend of Boggy Creek is next. We
Okay.
just talked about that a couple weeks ago. It's a documentary about Bigfoot. It's
Well,
very,
one of
very,
the
fictionalized, though.
One of the groundbreaking ones.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not totally fictionalized, though. They have real people and real places.
Well, I mean, there's actors. Oh, there are some actors,
Oh.
and the guy in the monkey suit or whatever. But
Reenacting it.
It's supposedly based on a true story.
Yeah. They present it as a documentary.
Yeah, not a tongue-in-cheek documentary either. It's all very serious. Mm-hmm. What you got?
I like Horns.
Horns was fun.
Yeah. Stars Daniel Radcliffe, and he's just a ordinary guy who wakes up one morning, he starts growing horns, and he has demonic powers, and everybody he encounters has a compulsion to tell him the truth. They can't lie, and they can't hold secrets, which, sounds cool, but ends up being kind of horrifying with some of the stuff that he finds out about people and
if the invention of
they're
lying
really
was a
thinking.
horror movie.
Yeah, what they really believe and what they really think. Well, the horns keep getting bigger. His demonic force keeps getting stronger, and
Why?
There's a murder. There's a murder mystery.
Yes, there is.
Involved. Yeah, he's trying to solve a murder that he was blamed for, or a lot of people blame him for. He's trying to figure out who really did it.
Uh-huh.
And how useful is that? You're trying to solve a murder, and people can't lie to you. That should be easy, right? It's not easy. No.
Oh, and I mentioned the Legend of Boggy Creek. That's the 1972 version, not the remake. I have not seen the remake, which I've heard is not very good.
I don't think it could be as good.
Tucker and Dable. Tickle my devil.
Okay.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil is my next pick,
That was a funny one.
which we had seen before, but not officially. And it's good every time you see it.
Yeah, it is.
Two redneck hillbillies against a bunch of campers. Who's the villain here?
Yeah,
It's not might not be what you think.
And the problem is that it's a group of young people. And the premise, a group of young people come to a rural area, and there's a couple psycho killers. Well, yeah, it's a comedy of errors, misunderstandings, but it's got quite a body count in the process.
And you picked a weird one for your final choice.
I did. Santa Sangre, which is a 1989 movie.
Alejandro Jodorowsky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never made anything that was sensible, did he?
I don't think so. Yeah. It's just weird and offbeat and gender bending. There's a circus in Mexico where it starts out where he's a little boy and witnesses some awful things, and he ends up institutionalized, and he escapes to be with his mother. Except it's not that simple. Yeah, strange events and strange characters, and his armless mother and he are teamed up and have adventures, and the visuals, liked everything about it.
My last choice is Inhuman Kiss. That's the one you were talking about.
That's the one that I got mixed up on. Yeah.
It's a Thailand movie, and basically there's a girl who dies and comes back as sort of a vampire. Except it's not entirely a vampire, it's just her head, which floats around on tentacles and kills people, and it's a Kresui is the name of the monster. And it's just kind of unique because it's a unique monster. It's different.
Yeah, and it's a love story.
And there much is. And there's an Inhuman Kiss 2 that I have not been able to find yet. One of these days I'll come across that and we'll review it.
Sounds good.
All right, and that is those are our individual 5 movies of oldies. We got 2 of them that we agreed on that we saw. First one is Boys from County Hell, which I must say I went into this with completely the wrong impression of what it was going to be.
Me too.
And I was very pleasantly surprised by it. Whenever in America you emphasize those counties really hard, usually it's rural Hicksville kind of thing, the Dukes of Hazzard County, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And this turned out to be an Irish vampire movie, which I did not see coming.
I did not see that coming either, yeah.
And it's very well done, mostly because of the Ireland side of it. It's very Irish.
And supposedly, in the movie, Bram Stoker, who is Irish, he based his story on the Irish folklore of vampires.
Based on this character.
That comes up, yeah.
What's our last movie that we liked?
A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
All right. So she's going to be a victim of a slasher.
No.
No.
No, but this girl is no one's victim. No.
It's an Iranian vampire spaghetti western film shot in California in black and white.
But kind of generically set in the Middle East.
It's weird.
It is, yeah.
But it was very good. We were fascinated all the way through.
Yeah. But there's definitely vampirism and romance and strangeness. Yeah,
we watched some good stuff last year.
The whole thing was atmospheric and, yeah.
We were going to do...
Oh, and the soundtrack is especially noteworthy.
Too. Very neat soundtrack.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we did not do our worst films of the year.
No.
We had some stinkers.
It doesn't seem necessary to go over those, though.
We've trashed them bad enough. They can't suffer more.
Yeah.
Oh, there have been some rotten ones, though.
There have, but mostly good.
Yeah. A lot of new movies this year.
Yes.
I bet there's going to be just as many in 2026.
Probably, yeah.
Here we are on, what is it, the 10th or something like that, and still haven't seen any new releases from 2026.
We will.
Very soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is the best of 2025. Tune in next year for our next 2026 list.
1 year from now.
But if you can't wait that long, stop in over at horrorweekly.com, sign up for our weekly review email where you'll get 5 movie reviews in full with complete spoilers and, of course, our commentary in your email every week for free. It's a great deal.
It is a good deal.
Or stop in over at horrormonthly.com, pick up our monthly print magazine. Or it's an ebook also if you prefer to go that route. It's fun on the Kindle too.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, we'll be back next week with 5 more movies and a little more commentary.
Okay.
I'm Brian.
I'll be there. I'm Kevin.
And we'll see you next week.
See ya.